Testing, 1, 2. Testing. Andrew. What's up? Oh, yeah, we got the refs. I'll just say, I knew you missed something, though. Oh, very sweet. This is the last dance. Everyone's leaving. So be ready to go.
All right, talk. Hang on, let me head back on.
Yeah. One, two, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you hear me? What? No. Andrew is big and lovely. No. Oh, God. Oh. What? It's the worst part. I was gonna say it should be. Come on, man.
Test. Try it.
Oh my God. One, two, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Did you fall?
Is that you?
Did you seriously just fall? I took it out and you're on the ground.
1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And 1, 2, testing. 1, 2. And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Olympia Ice Center, the home of 3 rinks. But the attention and focus today is on rink 1, as today the Pope Francis Winter Sports Spectacle begins today, as the Pope Francis Cardinals take on the Hawks in Game 1 of the season. It is a scrimmage today. Nothing will count on the books, so the Cardinals have an opportunity and a chance to feel each other out and get ready for the regular season. Hello, I'm AJ Gonsalves, the voice of the Cardinals, bringing you this live and exclusive action right here on Pope Prep. This season, the winter sports season, hockey, basketball, these, my friends, are the 2 sports that we live for here on Pope Prep. We eat, sleep, and breathe basketball and hockey all year long. The Pope Francis Cardinals' early opportunities to pick up where they left off last year. Tough loss last year to Braintree ended the 2021-22 chapter of the Pope Francis Cardinals, but the 2022-23 chapter will begin today. Will the Cardinals begin with a win or a loss? We'll find out next, right here on Pope Prep. Cardinals, Hawks, back in a flash, right here on Pope Prep. We're about set and ready to go here on Pope Prep, as the players from each side will finish out their pregame skates, get the pucks in the puck bag, and get ready to go for this matchup. Hawks, Cardinals, anytime the Hawks come into town, it's always a big game. Fans out here to see the Pope Francis Cardinals start the season. Again, folks, remember to like and subscribe to our content for all our great content like this and many content to come. It's right here on Pope Prep. This is a scrimmage, folks, so we will be playing 25-minute periods. So Cardinals, Hawks, trying to get the seasons going right for them. Pope Francis, a lot of new faces. We'll try to bring them to you throughout the day. Starting in net today, it is a change for them. Ryan Rhodes, last year's senior, one of the best in Western Mass, to say the least. He is gone. He's at Wilbraham Munson, so that leaves it for senior Vincent Maggi, who has been with the Pope Francis Cardinals for 4 years. In his senior campaign, getting the starting net duties for them today. And he will be all season long. It'll be Maggi time for us to start it out. Pope Francis Cardinals, opportunities immense. Can they, will they, write a good chapter for 2022-23, the winter sports season? We have all been waiting for this. I have been waiting to say it for some time. The Pope Francis Cardinals are ready. The Hawks are ready. Pope Francis hockey is on the air. Lots of new faces. Looking at Mike McGrath, number 12. He is on the first line this year, along with Latrobe Ivy. Russ Foyle is your defensive pair. Vinny Maggi is in net. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment we have all been waiting for. The start of the winter sports season. Ivy will get us going, and we are ready to go. It is puck drop. Pope Francis, Hawks, Cardinal Nation around the world. It is time to fly. And we start with Colin Foyle on the senior net, trying to get it deep into the zone. That might be an icing. Let's see. We're going to trickle down. It won't be. Watroba and Ivy will try to do a tag team trying to get there. CJ Watroba, right side, trying to look around, maybe do a little bit of a shake and bake, trying to fire a shot. Still trying to go with the shot. The save. A rebound. Cardinals trying to start it out early. Puck still up for grabs. Cardinals looking for it. McGrath trying to bat it in, but it is eventually covered up, and the whistle does eventually blow. Line changes early on. Pope Francis with a good start to this scrimmage. As we have to see Jake Petrin, number 4, his first appearance here as a Pope Francis Cardinal that we have seen. Face off one back to the Hawks. They'll try to move it around the net. Not quickly before Jake is right there to cause some havoc. Moscardi trying to get there as well, trying to find Petch right in front of the net. Can't. Petch will try to take it back, however, trying to work it down the Moss deep into the Hawk zone. Here's Petch around the net. Petch looking around, maybe trying to work it to the point. Can't. Carney does a little fan on it, and the Hawks will eventually take it, trying to work it up the boards, trying to move it around Zig, and here come the Hawks, quickly trying to move it in. Cardinals trying to get back with Darrell. That shot goes to the right of Vinny Maggi. Cardinals will try to work it up again with Petch, but eventually it'll be the Hawks working it back in their zone, trying to move it around. Petch, before they can do anything else, it's an offsides as Petch takes a seat on the ice, so icy days for Mr. Petch as the season begins. So we get to see now the third line for the Cardinals, led by Wade Wegerson, who did a bit of a number change. So with Derek Rhodes leaving this offseason, he said, why not? Let's change my number from 18 to 8. So let's see if the grade 8 can try to get something going. As it's worked back, Cardinals will just try to fire it in quickly with Sean O'Leary. Cardinals trying to work deep and in the zone, trying to get there was Wade Wegerson. The Michael's going to try to help him out. It's going to be kicked around. Hawks trying to do something here. Trying to work it deep into the Cardinal zone. It'll be Sean O'Leary. O'Leary trying to work it up the left side, trying to find Bob Trigilio, who is the newest member of the Pope Francis team in his senior campaign, trying to make it a memorable one with these Pope Francis Cardinals. As Matt Bolduc will try to make the play now, trying to get some help from Joey D. Wegg's trying to find it as well. To Michael trying to get in there along with the sea of other Cardinals. Bolduc, Wegerson, Hawks, even the Cardinals. A good fight there. It'll be worked back to the point. Hawks trying to fire a shot. That one scrapes off the glass. That might be in the stands as that's right out in front of the net. Weggs is going to have to look for it. It's going to get cleared all the way out of the Cardinal zone, and the Hawks will just take it back and try to get some fresh legs onto the ice. That one goes through everybody's stick, and it'll be an icing. So Hawks ice the puck with 23:02 left to go in the opening period of play. So it'll be a face-off in the Hawks zone. Again, folks, winter sports season is here. Today is the opening scrimmage of the season. We will get basketball on Thursday. So Thursday night at Pope Francis is the home opener. I can't believe we're saying that. Time flies by when you're having fun. Face-off for Pope Francis. Cardinals trying to get in there, trying to make a play. Hawks will now eventually take it, trying to work it around a bit, trying to just hold possession. They'll try to take it behind the net, little trip and a little taste on the ice for our friends from the Hawks, as the Cardinals will still try to work with it, trying to work it around over the goalie, but can't. The Cardinals with the Hawks now will try to just catch up, trying to get there is Pat Fitzgerald for Pope Francis. Cardinals still looking for it with Wyatt Kenyon. Matt Davis trying to get there as well. Works back to Fitzgerald. Here's Ryan Goki as Fitzgerald takes a dump into his own zone. In his own zone. That was a big hit there laid on Pat Fitzgerald. As Ryan Goki is trying to make the play. Hawks will eventually try to take it. Ivy trying to get back, and now the Cardinals will. Foyle trying to get back there. The shot, that one scrapes off the glass, heads out of play, and into the stands, and the whistle will blow. So good action here in the opening few minutes of hockey. As getting back into the swing of things. First line coming back out for the Cardinals. Bryce Russ, Colin Foyle. That's a nice defensive pairing by Coach Brian Foley. Another season for him as the Cardinals head coach. Referee is going to have some words with Mike McGrath, trying to make sure he stays on his own side. Face off, won by the Hawks. Work back to the point, can't handle it for long, but they'll eventually take it back, trying to work it around the boards. Going to get into Colin Foyle's face, and they'll still take it. Hawks, feisty team from what we've seen thus far. Bad pass there is intercepted by Foyle. Foyle's going to try to work it up the boards, but quickly the Hawks are able to make up for their mistake, trying to fire it on net. Goes around. Here's CJ Watroba. Watroba, tape-to-tape pass, trying to find Mike McGrath. McGrath trying to get there. He takes a seat on the ice. Ivy. Here's Josh trying to work it around. Hawks just too much there. Ivy's still looking for it. McGrath's got it. Mike McGrath trying to make the play over to Ivy. Here's Josh Ivy. Ivy just trying to work for it, trying to get everything he can. Ivy trying to move it back. Goes to Russ. Russ will just chip it in Ivy. Ivy trying to feed it over to McGrath, but that pass is intercepted. Cardinals going to get a line change. Here come the Hawks at the left side. Jarrell trying to be there. Maggi is too. He makes the save and points it out to Zig the phone. Ziggy's going to try to work it up to Ivy. Josh Ivy, just too many Hawks in his way. Ivy trying to get there, lays the body. Kearney trying to just move it into the slot area, but can't. Hawks will eventually take it, but not for long, as Jake Jarrell says hello, good afternoon, and good night. Cardinals still trying to look for it. The shot, that'll be a save and a rebound. Hawks still trying to fire it in there, but Maggi is up to the challenge. That shot hits the net there from the right side of the Hawks. Hawks will get it back at the left side of the point. Cardinals trying to play some defense. Petey and Ziggy trying to get there. Petey now trying to get it, and here he comes. Petey just trying to work it up somehow, some way, but the Hawks just too much of a defensive presence there. Hawks trying to work it up the right side. Goes over to Petch. Petch will just clear it in. Moss Carney going to try to get in there. Hawks will take it around their net and try to work it up the ice and get numbers up the ice. But not for long, as Ziggy says. Goes to Jarrell. Jake Jarrell, the junior, trying to work it around, trying to go tape to Petch. Here's Nick Petch trying to work it back. Cardinals shot. Save is made. Rebound. Kearney trying to stuff it in. Cardinals still looking for it. Can't stuff it in. Goes to the point. Jarrell trying to get there. Blocked quickly by the Hawks. They'll try to take it. That one's worked all the way down the ice, and an icing will be called with 20:12 left to go in the opening period of play. Pope Francis this season has major opportunities, and what many consider to be the last dance for these Pope Francis Cardinals. Anything can happen, as it'll be a face-off. Wegerson will take the draw. A lot of new faces for these Pope Francis Cardinals this season. An old reliable face, Sean O'Leary. The shot. Save is made by the Hawks. Hawks will try to take it up the ice on the left side. Hawks trying to work it around somewhere, some way. Goes to Matt Bolduc, one of the shining stars on the defensive side for the Pope Francis Cardinals. Now Michael trying to go take the tape style to Wegs. It goes all the way down the ice. Bobby T trying to get there, trying to make the play, trying to lay the body as well. Cardinals looking to do something. O'Leary trying to get there, trying to make the play. Bobby T's going to try to help him out. Bobby T trying to do something. Goes back to the point. O'Leary able to keep it in. He'll shove it around the boards. Bobby T going to have to go in on the right side, trying to get there, trying to make a play. He'll sandwich the Hawks player into the boards. Cardinals still looking for it. Just a turnover battle thus far, as Wegerson will try to stuff it out in front. No one was there. Goes back to O'Leary. O'Leary trying to fire. Shot blocked by the Hawks. Wegerson's got it on the far left side. Wegerson trying to move it around. DeMichael trying to set something up. But can't for much for Bobby T. Hawks trying to move it in. Russ trying to lay the body a bit. Bolduc trying to do something there. A little bit of a battle down there deep into the Cardinal zone. Works back to the point. Shot blocked by Wegs. Wegs is just going to try to move it up to DeMichael, but DeMichael needs a line change, and it'll be an icing. Icing called with 18:58 left to go in the opening period of play. Again, folks, reminding the like and subscribe to our content. For more content like this, we produce it every single day of the week, folks. So Pope Francis Prep, like this content, and subscribe to our channel for more hockey this season. Face off for Fitzgerald. That one's into the netting. Whistle will blow once again. So it'll be a bit of repeated motion for Mr. Pat Fitzgerald in his senior campaign. Been a Pope Francis Cardinal all 4 years. Now in his 4th season with the club. And it's full-time starting duties for the Cardinals. Shot here to save by Maggi. Rebound. Hawks still trying to stuff it any way they can. Goes around to the point. Davis, first year on the varsity side, trying to do something on the back end for Pope. Cardinals looking for it. It's going to get bashed around. Cardinals trying to get there, trying to make the play. Dylan Shea going to go look for it. Dylan Shea, a sophomore, trying to make a statement on this varsity squad today. Shot here, a save made by Maggi. So Maggi has been up to the task here early on in this one. Cardinals looking for it, trying to make the play. Fight for the puck. It'll go all the way back to Matt Davis. Davis trying to move it in over to Goki. Can't. Rejected back over to Matt Davis. Here's Davis trying to do something. Cardinals looking for it over to Goki. Here's Ryan Goki. Goki trying to make a play. Goki still trying to go a little toe drag swag on us. Cardinals trying to stuff it out in front of the net. Fitzgerald just trying to give every energy he has left before coming off for a line change. He will eventually. Foyle will chip it in. We'll get to see the first line back on the ice. Ooh, a big-time hit. Mike McGrath. Wow. Sophomore sensation, ladies and gentlemen. Mike McGrath looks comfortable on that first line already. Letting the body sit the floor and trying to get on the board are the Pope Francis Cardinals this far. Here's Wetruba. Trying to fire a shot. Save. Rebound. Work back to the point to Russ. Russ just going to try to work it in deep into the zone to McGrath. Ivy goes back to McGrath. Mike McGrath checking in at the point over to Bryce Russ. Bryce Russ just going to try to steer it over to Wetruba. Wetruba's shot just misses the net. Works back over to McGrath. McGrath does a little bit of the fan session. That might be a hook. No call. Russ will try to get back for Pope. Russ will work it over to Foyle. Foyle tape to tape over to Wetruba. C.J. Wetruba trying to work as hard as he can for the Cardinals. It goes over to Mike McGrath. Wetruba wants a call. He's not going to get one. Wants a stick back too. Cardinals will make a line change. 16:58 left to go in the opening period of play. Cardinals looking for it once more. Goes back to Ziggy. Ziggy working it over. Cardinals, nice passing. Mossy Cardi. Moss trying to work it over to Jake Petey. Petey trying to feed it in to Mossy. Mossy just trying to move it in. Shake and bake a bit. Cardinals looking for it. Petch, Cardi trying to fire it in. And that's off its bearings. The whistle will blow. 16:33 left to go in the opening period. So the netminder for the Hawks will try to put that one back on its bearings. The rest will try to come in and give them some help. Place is packed with Cardinal fans. I mean, I know the opening scrimmage was here today. Excited to see how these Cardinals look for the regular season. Second line still on the ice as the Hawks will have to make a change on who will take the draw as the referee threw him off the draw. Cardinals are going to look for it. They'll work to the point of Jarrell. Here's Shake Jarrell with a Petch. Petch is trying to fire something. Moss Carney trying to make the play. Petch trying to work it in. We'll go to the other side, so Petey's going to have to work for it. And a sandwich hit there. Cardinals going to try to look for it. There'll be a jump in and change for the Hawks. It'll go over to Jake Jarrell. Here's Jake Jarrell steering it back over to Ziggy. Ziggy's just going to wind it up over to Petch. Petch trying to do something, trying to dish it over to Ziggy. And Petch now will try to help him out. Here's Moss Carney with some space. On the left side, Moss looking around, trying to do a little toe drag swag, trying to find Ziggy, but can't. And now Ziggy's going to have to get back as fast as he can on the defensive side. As Weggs will have to play some defense. Maggi makes the save. That one deflects into the air. Ziggy's going to try to lay the body. Weggs is going to try to help him out as well. Goes over to Jake Jarrell. Jarrell's going to try to use the speed, trying to work it up the ice, trying to find something, but instead it'll just find deep into the Hawk zone, and instead it'll be an icing. So face-off will be had in the Pope Francis zone. I believe it will happen on the right dot. Again, folks, I'd like to thank the phenomenal production team I have with me today as well. Andrew Sarazina, the director, man in charge. Chris Sitnick running the stats board. And Caleb, the young, up-and-coming freshman, doing our camera work today. Cardinals going to look for it, trying to do something. Works back to the point. Matt Bulldog's going to have to get in there, trying to make a play. Bulldog family has hockey roots here at Pope Francis, with True now gone and into college. As the Cardinals will try to do something, trying to fire a shot there. Save made. Rebound. Works all the way around. Cardinals still going to try to look for it. And Michael's trying to get in there, trying to make a play. Cardinals looking for it with Bobby T. Pope Francis trying to get back on the defensive side. Here's Bulldog. Matty B working over to Weggs. Weggs trying to make a play and ask for a line change instead. Goes back to Matt Bulldog. Here's Bulldog trying to work it up to Fitz. Pat Fitzgerald. Fitz trying to do a little bit of the shake and the bake. Cardinals looking for it once more. They'll call on Wyatt Kenyon trying to make the play. He knows how to hit for sure. Kenyon trying to do something. I believe we have a delayed penalty. We do. Maggi is out of the net. Sixth man getting on the ice is Mike McGrath before we do anything else. The whistle will blow. Cardinals to the power play. I believe that was a trip there. So it'll be a penalty for the Hawks. Two-minute power play for the Pope Francis Cardinals. So the power play unit looks like this, folks. We have CJ Watroba, IB, I believe it's going to be DeMichael, Foyle, and Bulldog. So that is the first line power play unit. Let's see how it looks. Watroba will take the draw. 14:34 to go in the opening period. That one is steered behind the net. IB's going to look for it. Colin Foyle will help out. Foyle over at the point. We'll dish it over to Matt Bulldog. Bulldog's going to look for Foyle again. Foyle's going to try to fire a shot. That one hits the glass. Rebound. Cardinals looking for it. That was closer than it looked, as Watroba will try to get in there. Fight for the puck now. Works around. Hawks is trying to clear it. Foyle trying to keep it in. He can't. Colin Foyle will take it around center ice. Take it back into his own zone. Trying to find Josh Ivey. Ivey over to Bulldog. Bulldog just leaves it over for Ivey. Josh Ivey. Left side. Trying to go around the net. Looking for something. Josh Works it back to the point to Foyle. Here's Colin Foyle. Josh Ivey. Ivey trying to fire a shot. It's blocked. Rebound. Cardinals trying to get in there. Goes back to Foyle. Here's Colin Foyle. Over to Bolduc. Matt Bolduc looking around. This is a tape-to-tape pass to Ivey. Ivey back to Foyle. Foyle, one-timer. Save is eventually made. Cardinals will get there. Matt Bolduc again. Bolduc over to Ivey. Ivey just going to try to find something over to DeMichael, but can't. Cardinals will still look for it. Bolduc. Bolduc trying to work it over. Bolduc can't keep it in. Went off his stick. Cardinals having a little bit of trouble getting to that one, but they will eventually take it. Cardinals looking for it once more. That one is steered all the way down the ice. And it goes over to Foyle. Here's Colin Foyle. I'll just stop, think things over. I'll try to dish it up to Ivey. Josh Ivey trying to get there. Goes off his skate and over to Ziggy perfectly. How about that? Ziggy just going to try to leave it off for Moss Carney. Moss trying to move it back over to Ziggy. Here's Zach. Zach Buffon, the junior. Trying to move it over to Ivey. Ivey back to Ziggy. Ziggy over to Jake Jarrell, the junior. Jarrell to Ziggy. Ziggy Bob! Blocked. Cardinals looking for it still. Cardinals trying to move it around. Mossy working over to Petey. Petey going to try to find Jarrell. Jake Jarrell will just try to chip it in. Power play time. 6 seconds left. It's going to end. So the Cardinals, not much there on the opening power play of the game for them. As power play ends, Jarrell's shot. Save has eventually made. Rebound steers out, but we do have a whistle on the ice. I believe the net went off its bearings, so the clock stops at 12:29. Folks, we do have the first intermission report coming up for you here. When this first period does decide to come to an end, we'll bring it to you up here from the booth. That's all coming up. The Pope Francis intermission report. Maybe a shortened one, depending on how much time we have in between periods, but we'll let you know. Coming up. Cardinals looking for it. DeMichael trying to make the play. Works over to the Hawks at center ice. Hawks trying to move it in somehow, some way. Bolduc trying to lay the body. Stick goes on the ice for the Hawks. Cardinals looking for it. Goes back to the point. Hawks trying to fire a shot. That skimmers to the left side. Cardinals going to look for it once more. Cardinals trying to get it to save, and they will with Vinny Maggi. So Maggi, nice glove work there. Making it look easy for Pope Francis. Save made. 12:04 to go in the opening period. Been an even game thus far. Pope and the Hawks have both had nice opportunities thus far. Whistle will blow once again. Petey wins the draw cleanly. Nice face-off win for the Cardinals. Works over to Matt Davis. Davis up to Petch. Petch just going to try to find Mossy deep up the ice. Moss going to look for it. Having a hard time finding the puck. Instead, he finds both knees onto the ice. As it'll get worked back to the Hawks. Hawks trying to do something. Trying to just work it up the ice any way they can. That one's cleared all the way down the ice. Works back over to Maggi. Maggi's trying to work it over to Dylan Shea. Cardinals still looking for it with Moss Carney. Davis lays the hit. Goes back to the point. Hawks trying to fire a shot. Save made by Maggi. Rebound. Tic-tac-toe. And how about no? Says Vinny Maggi. He covers up with 11:28 to go. Awesome chance there for the Hawks. But the save is made by Maggi. I believe we might have a penalty here on Pope. Yep. It will be a penalty. Okay. Petch is heading to the box. He will be doing so alone for 2 minutes. He's confused on why he got the penalty, but he'll have to decipher it in the sin bin. So, 2 minutes off the ice for Nick. That's what we can guarantee here on Pope Prep. So it'll be a power play for the Hawks. First of the game for them. I believe it was interference. I'm not trying to decipher the call. We're trying to get it to you here on Pope Prep. So, power play time for the Hawks. Trying to move it around. Good start. Here it might be a breakaway. Josh Ivey on the penalty kill. The shot. Gonna go! Josh Ivey, a short-handed goal on a breakaway. And just like that, the Pope Francis Cardinals lead by a score of 1-0. Bada bing, bada boo. Josh Ivey, short-handed style for Pope Francis. And just like that, the Cardinals, money in the bank. Mr. Josh Ivey, what do you say? You say dinero. Josh Ivey, breakaway goal, short-handed. So, Pope Francis major opportunity. Now up 1-0, but a power play for the Hawks. They need to get right back into this one. It'll work back to Bryce Russ. Just trying to clear it over to CJ Watroba. Watroba just trying to clear it out. Trying to maybe go double style as Ivy on the short-handed. Stings, but dang. Josh Ivy, he has been Pope's best player here for the past 2 years, and now, man, oh man, in his senior year, trying to make things happen. 1-0 Pope Francis. Josh Ivy, the man, the myth, the legend thus far. Hawks will try to work it in once again. Ziggy trying to make the play. Goes back to Zig. Zig will just try to clear it in. Still trying to clear off this penalty. About 1:04 left to go on the PK for Pope Francis. It's worked back into the zone by the Hawks. Ziggy's going to have to work back as the Hawks will try to get it in deep. Hawks trying to do something, trying to make a play. Jarrell trying to lay the body a bit. Goes back to Ziggy. Ziggy trying to work it around, trying to do something that works to the point. Hawks trying to just fire a shot, and the shot is thrown on goal. But Maggi is up to the task. Save made. Hawks will quickly get it back. Hawks trying to go into the slot area. They missed the net. Working around the net. Maggi's going to look for it, along with a bunch of other Cardinals, and PD will clear. Get some fresh legs onto the ice. Ziggy looking for it. Ziggy trying to use the body, trying to make the play. Hawks getting it back at the point. Penalty time down to 8 seconds. So Hawks have to work quickly if they want to get something on this power play. They can't. Mossy's going to try to work it over to Ivy. Petch out of the box. Penalty over for Pope Francis. We're back to 5-on-5. We get to see Sean O'Leary for the first time in a while. Goes over to Matt Bolduc. Bolduc looking for it. That one just stayed up on the boards. Dogfight for that puck. Cardinals trying to get there, trying to make the play. Goki trying to do something. Works over to Bolduc around the net. Matt trying to do something here. Matt wants around his net. Trying to find Goki. Bolduc trying to make the play with a hit. O'Leary trying to work it up the ice. Cardinals looking for it. Hawks trying to make the play as well. Trying to fire a shot and on goal with the Hawks. And it was blocked away. Bolduc gets taken down aggressively. I'm surprised there was no call there. He got faced first into that ice. Man, oh man. The Hawks just took him and grabbed him WWE style and just said no. Matt Bolduc. Yikes. Hawks looking to get on the board. 1-0 Pope Francis. 8:15 to go in the opening period of this scrimmage. That one was going to be cleared all the way down to the ice. Matty's going to play it out. No icing. Davis going to try to get there. Over to Big Wegs. Wade Wegerson. Wegs going to try to work it into Bobby T. Bobby T trying to get involved somehow, some way. Goes over to Big Wegs again. To Michael. Trying to make the play. Uses the body. Goes to the point. Dylan Shea. Shea just trying to work it in deep. To Michael. Goes to the point. Shea trying to fire a shot. Not the save. That's eventually made by the Hawks. They'll try to work it in somehow, some way. Goes back to Shea. Shea just trying to find something up the ice, but can't. Cardinals will just get the opportunity to get some fresh legs, and the first line coming back out. Hawks trying to do something. Bad pass intercepted. Here's CJ with trouble. Oh, on the shot. The save is made as the Hawks goalie gets wiped back in time, and the Hawks goalie is getting all angry. Oh, man. He was not happy about getting stuffed into his own net. And he pushed CJ with trouble in retaliation there. So let's see how these referees decide to do things. Okay, so we will remain 5-on-5. All right. I thought that was going to be a penalty for sure in retaliation, but man, oh man, what do I know? I believe Watroba has gotten thrown off the face-off dot. He does, so he'll let it over the left wing. Mike McGrath will take the draw for Pope. Face off. Cardinals trying to get there. Ivy trying to do something. Russ trying to get back. And here come the Hawks with a boatload of speed. Here they come. Numbers up the ice. Trying to fire a shot. But the save is made by Maggi as Bryce Russ does a little topple over his shoulder and in the net. The save is made by Maggi. Hawks having a hard time keeping it in at the point. Hawks just going to try to work it around maybe, trying to do a little bit of a shake and bake. Cardinals going to look for it. Russ trying to get there, trying to make the play. Bryce Russ working it back over to Colin Foyle. Here's Colin Foyle trying to work it up to Mike McGrath, right side. McGrath trying to cut it in, trying to find Watroba or IB, but instead it goes all the way down to Watroba. Deep in the zone, Watroba just going to try to fire something. The shot deflected, goes back to IB. IB shot just misses the net on that left post. Tried to find something, but it skimmered up in the air. Ivy trying to work for it still. Here's Josh. Oh, what moves by Josh Ivy. Couldn't hold it on for much more, but Josh Ivy doing everything he can to get another goal. As Watroba will try to work it in deep. Here's CJ. CJ going to try to find Josh. Here's Josh trying to find something over to Mike McGrath. Work to the point. Jarrell working in over to Josh. Here's Josh Ivy. Ivy. Back to Ziggy. Shot! And that one just misses the net. Jarrell trying to stuff it in. Ziggy looking for it as well. Ziggy trying to do something. Hits back to the point. McGrath just needs a line change. That one will work deep into the Cardinal zone. 5 and change left to go in the opening period of play. Jarrell. Here's Jake. Moving it over. Trying to find Petch. Petch just trying to work it up to Petey. Kearney's got it. Mossy working over to Petch. Petch. Petey! Oh! And that one hit the side of the net. Whistle on that one. I believe the net came off his bearings again. So feels like the 4th time that net has come dislodged during this game. So wonder what they're going to do now. I think this is the 4th stoppage for the net being dislodged. But they'll continue despite what I'm saying. They can't hear me. Hawks will try to work it in once more. Trying to do something here on the Hawks. Trying to work it with speed. Matty B is going to be there trying to lay the hit. Moss going to try to work it behind his net. Mossy gets taken down. Cardinals still going to try to look for it. And they will with Matty B. Matt will just stop and try to look things over. Trying to find PD up the ice. Cardinals looking for it and looking for it and looking for it. And they head over to Sean Leary. Sean O'Leary behind his net. Trying to work it up to Nick. Nick just trying to work it down the ice. PD trying to show off the speed a bit. That one will be worked down. O'Leary trying to get there, trying to make the play. Here's Petch. Petch over to Matt Bolduc. Bolduc trying to just steer it over to Mossy. Mossy, a little tic-tac-toe pass over to Sean O'Leary. Here comes Sean. Cardinals trying to do something. Cardinals looking around, trying to find something. That one he'll head all the way down the ice. He'll head over to Matt Davis. Here's Davis. Davis going to try to look to Pat Fitzgerald. Here's Pat Fitzgerald having a little bit of a hard time with that one. Cardinals looking for it still. That was on sides, but not any longer, as the Hawks will eventually take it. Here come the Hawks. Trying to work it up the ice, trying to steer and shake and bake a bit. That one will be worked around. Nice passing, tape to tape. Shot! Save made by Maggi. Ready, Maggi. Nice game thus far. If you had to pick an MVP for this game, I think I'd say Maggi. He has been absolutely stellar for the Francis Cardinals this far. Between the pipes. Hawks will take it. Trying to work it around to center ice. Cardinals trying to use the body with Matt Davis. That one's worked down to Dylan Shea. Shea just trying to go a little backhander over to Matt Davis. Shea will just take it himself. Shea looking up to Goki. Goki going to try to find Wegerson. Here's Wegs trying to make the play. Trying to use the speed. Trying to get in there. To Michael. Working it back to Russ. Russ to Michael. Jonah Michael trying to make the play. Worked over to the Hawks at center ice. Here they come. late stages of this opening period as an offside is called with 3:10 left to go in the opening period of play. IB will take the draw. Coming up, folks, we got the first period intermission report. We'll once again bring it up to you live here from the booth. So we'll bring it to you, as always, and to the best of our ability. Right here, the Pope Prep Intermission Report. As IB will take it. IB trying to go around the net. Wraparound goal, maybe. And it goes in. Josh IB, Superman himself. Might as well wear the S on his chest, because that's what he's been today for the Pope Francis Cardinals. Not one, but 2 goals for Josh Ivey style. Wraparound goal for Josh Ivey, starting the season out with a bang. Bada bing, bada boo. 2-0 for Pope. Josh Ivey lights the lamp again. 2-0, 2-0, Pope Francis. Trying to make it 3 now. Russ will just try to steer it in. Trying to find CJ Watroba. Cardinals looking for it. Foyle trying to make the play. IB on the defensive side takes a little bit of a seat as that one misses the net. Works over to Watroba. Watroba with some space. A little stick handle over to IB. Here's Josh. Josh is going to work it back over to Bryce Russ. Russ going to try to take it himself. Here's Bryce. Bryce working over to Moss. Moss's shot. Glove save made by the Hawks. Hawks just trying to work it back in their own zone. Flipping it up in the air, trying to do something. Goes through everybody. Ziggy going to have to get back. Little Cardinal tag team and sandwich there. The Ziggy Watroba sandwich as Watroba takes a seat. A little bit of words there between the two players. As get a little bit of a whistle. Cardinals trying to do something. Shot, save made by Vinny Maggi. Deflects over to Ziggy. Ziggy trying to make the play, trying to do something. Shot again. Another save by Vinny Maggi. Right into his chest it goes. Vinny Maggi has been on point today for Pope Francis. Terrell behind his net, trying to work it over to Petch. Cardinals will make a save with Vinny Maggi. It's worked around. Cardinals still looking for it once more. Hawks still trying to make that play. Cardinals looking for it. Siggy trying to get there. Cardinals still on the defensive side. Mossy trying to play his point. Hawks moving around, chicken and bacon, and a shot is blocked by Drell. Drell just trying to scheme it out of the zone. Takes a little step off of Petey's helmet there. Works back to Ziggy. Ziggy over to Petey. Petey trying to work it up the ice. Trying to use the speed of Petch. Petch trying to get there, trying to make the play. That stick goes flying in the air, so that Hawks player will have to go back as Fitz has got it. Fitz trying to fire a shot. Trying to get the deflection there was Petch. That one went in, I think. Hang on. Refs are going to have to sort this one out. We believe it went in, but the net went dislodged again. You're on Pope Francis, you got to be a little bit of upset. I mean, a lot of the times you've seen the scoring chances for these Cardinals, and that has suddenly become dislodged. So, that one's worked back to the point. O'Leary trying to get there. IB trying to help out as well. Bulldog on the defensive side trying to keep it in. He can't. He'll take possession, however. Work it over to CJ. Here's CJ Watroba. Watroba behind his net. Watroba trying to work it back to Bulldog. Bulldog trying to fire. Save made once more by the Hawks. They cover up. 41.8 seconds to go in the opening period. Fans, reminder, basketball season begins on Thursday. We'll have that game for you live here on Pope Prep. pregame and all, to get you ready for the basketball season. That's all coming up Thursday here on Pope Prep. IB. Josh trying to do something. He can't. Hawks will try to take it up the ice. Here come the Hawks. Cardinals trying to make the play. Sean O'Leary. Hawks defenseman tried to keep it in with a glove. Couldn't. Went over his glove, actually. Watroba trying to find IB. Can't. Hawks will now take it. Hawks up the center of the ice, trying to make the play. Works all the way around to Matt Bolduc. Over to O'Leary it goes. Sean O'Leary having some trouble. We hit double zeros, and that is how the opening period of play went. Pope Francis, 2-0 headlock on the Hawks thus far. Coming up, we have the first intermission report right here from Pope Francis. Both teams will head to the dressing rooms. They'll redo the ice, and we'll get you ready for the second period. That's all coming up. Stay tuned, folks. Pope Prep, 2-0 Cardinals. Intermission report begins in 2 minutes. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Pope Prep Intermission Report. Scrimmage, first game of the year, first game of the winter sports spectacle that it is. It is the best season, in my opinion, and we're glad we'll be able to hear to be today at the Olympia Ice Center to be able to bring you this exciting game. So Pope Francis up 2-0 early on these Hawks, thanks to Josh Ivey. Not one, but 2 times that he lit the lamp in that opening period of play. Had an outstanding start to this one for him. That second one was also nice, that wraparound goal. The first one, short-handed breakaway goal. How many times we're going to see that this season, I'm not sure. But that's how this game has started. Vinny Maggi between the pipes. Any questions about whether Ryan Rhodes not being here would be a factor? Vinny Maggi has looked to solve all the problems. He has been absolutely superb thus far for Pope Francis in net. So Pope Francis up 2-0 at the break. So Andrew Sarrazina, the fine director of Pope Prep Productions, is with us now. He wants to speak to the Pope audiences, so I'll give him the mic. Andrew Sarrazina, take it away, the director of Pope Prep Productions.
Yeah, I don't have much to say. I don't know why AJ likes to put me on the spot here. I think his vocal cords are a little bit tired, but it's been a great game. Definitely feels good to be back here at the Olympia for another great winter season. It'll be the second of 3 last seasons for me this year, but excited to get the show on the road. Going to be a lot of late nights, especially the basketball, and a lot of long weekends with hockey, but I know that the entire crew is excited to get this show on the road. So I want to thank the Olympia for being great hosts, as always, for accommodating us as needed, and we're excited to get things on the road. This is our scrimmage, so we're a little lower on the end of the production scale. We're getting ourselves back in the habit of packing bags without the cart, but we're ready to get this winter season on the road. So thank you for tuning in as always, and AJ, I'll hand it back to you.
All right, thank you, Andrew, and his senior campaign as well. So we're remembering and commemorating Andrew for all his hard work as well. Pope Francis up 2-0 here at the intermission break. Again, folks, we thank you for tuning in to the Cardinal Intermission Report. Coming up, we have the second period of play, and this scrimmage, Hawks-Cardinals, resumes next right here on Pope Prep. We'll be back in a flash. Stay tuned, because you know the drill. This is where the champions play. Cardinals, Hawks, resume next. Pope Prep, be here, be square. games. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are about ready to begin the second period here at Pope Francis. This Pope Francis hockey game, rather. I'm so used to saying at Pope Francis. We are ready to go. Pope Francis Hawks are back on the air. Hawks trying to do something quickly. Cardinals trying to get there as well. To start us out here in the second, had to do a little bit of camera work and commentating as for those first 10 seconds. Didn't really work out. The Cardinals will try to start out this second period with a bang. This one will go all the way down into the Cardinals' zone. Goalie change as well. Vinny Maggi was superb for the Cardinals in net. And now we get to see the sophomore number 30, Nick Ritchie. Hawks just trying to work it out of their zone. Foyle's going to try to go make the play. Sure, we'll see a lot of new faces in this second period. Cardinals trying to fire a shot. Net gets dislodged once again. Boy, oh boy. That, I believe from what I've counted, is the 7th time today that the net has become dislodged on that side of the ice. Boy, oh boy. Cardinals looking forward off the draw. Pet's trying to get in there, trying to play a little pesky Pet style. Cardinals trying to get there. They can't. Hawks now will take it up to center ice, trying to confuse Jarrell and Ziggy, but they weren't at all. Jarrell will lay the body. Ziggy trying to get there. Ziggy trying to make the play. Cardinals looking for it. Moss Carney trying to get up to the point for the Cardinals. There's Petey. Petey working over to Ziggy. Ziggy over to Petch. Petch off the boards to Ziggy. Ziggy's just going to take it himself. Here comes Zig. Ziggy the junior. Trying to work it around. Trying to find Mossy. Trying to go junior to junior style. But he couldn't. That works back to Jake Jarrell. There's Jake Jarrell. He's just going to take it behind his net. Look things over. Put on the thinking eyes for a minute. And try to look it up for the Cardinals. There's Pope Francis. Trying to work it up quickly. They're going to get a line changed in. Petch trying to get there. Trying to make the play. Here's Petch. Petch trying to do a little wraparound pass. Cardinals looking forward with the Michael. Joe to Michael. Trying to make the play for Pope Francis. No icing there. O'Leary and Bolduc will have to get back now. Bolduc. It's over to O'Leary. Here's Sean. Sean over to Pat Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, little tic-tac-toe back to O'Leary. O'Leary. Trying to work it over to the Michael. The Michael will have to go chasing once again. Here's Bolduc. Bolduc leaving over Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald. Over to Mike McGrath. He took a little bit of a trip there. Cardinals looking for it. So McGrath, we saw him on the first line to start this game out. But now, in this second period, the lines have changed a bit. But trying to get there along with Ivy. And now they'll both have to. Foyle trying to use the body a bit. Colin Foyle looking to do something. Looks over to Watroba. CJ Watroba trying to do something as the shot will be comfortably saved by Nick Ritchie. So Ritchie, nice glove. Save made. 1:18 left to go on the power play for the Hawks. Cardinals looking for Jarrell. Trying to find something there. Are the Cardinals, and here they come. Trying to do something there, but not much there to be had. As the Cardinals will still look for it. Whistle will once again blow. So it'll be a face-off for Petch. Again, folks, we apologize for any technical difficulties we may have had. A little bit of a blackout, I'm told, but everything should be okay now. Face-off, one. Cardinals trying to fire it in. Cardinals looking for it. Again, folks, White, Kenyon in the box. Cardinals short-handed. Trying to make a play. Cardinals looking around. O'Leary, shot. Save made. No rebound will be given. Hawks will just cover up. 37 seconds left to go on the penalty kill for the Cardinals. With that, they're going to want some fresh penalty killers onto the ice. Hawks quickly trying to move it up. 25 seconds left to go on their power play. Trying to get back in this one. Cardinals trying to stand on the defensive side one more time. 15 seconds left to go on the power play. Hawks looking to do anything they can. Trying to work it in the zone. Shot in deep. Jarrell's going to get there, make the play. Here's Jake Jarrell. Jarrell, that one went all the way around the glass and into the netting and outside the ice. Face off for the Hawks. Before they can do anything else, they'll have to change centers as the Hawks player was a little bit early there. Hawks will try to fire a shot. Ritchie will make the save and cover up. Players will have some words down there. Face off, one back, over to Bolduc it goes. Bolduc just trying to move it over to Bob T somehow, some way. O'Leary and Bob T looking for it. Bob T sends a man down to the ice. So hard work there from Bob T. O'Leary going to have to go behind his net. Nice passing here from the Hawks. Tic-tac, no. Cardinal defense stands. Shot a little bit of a fan zone for the Hawks as the Cardinals will take it with Wegerson. Here's Wade Wegerson. Wegerson trying to do something. Hawks just eventually too much for him. O'Leary will try to keep it in. I think that will not be icing. It was very close, but Sean O'Leary, a little bit of luck there. Cardinals trying to get back. O'Leary trying to make the play. Holding there from the Hawks. O'Leary gets taken back in time. The referees can have a word with the Cardinal bench. That one deflected out of play. 19:05 left to go in this game today. Cardinals looking for it. DeMichael's trying to get in there. He lays the body. Cardinals still trying to get on the offensive side, trying to make it a 3-goal lead for them as Fitz on the defensive side now. Going to have to work. Cardinals trying to get something. That shot went off the side of the net for the Hawks. Pope looking for it. They've got it now comfortably. Trying to just dump it into the zone is Dylan Shea. Cardinals trying to find something. Wrapped around the boards to Shea again. Shea trying to just pass it over to DeMichael. There's Joe DeMichael. DeMichael working it back to Davis. Davis trying a little deflection shot. But the save is made by the Hawks. McGrath trying to get physical there. Cardinals looking for it once more. Here's Fitz. Fitz trying to find McGrath. McGrath's shot goes just to the right of the goal. Good scoring chance for McGrath. DeMichael. DeMichael trying to work it over to Mike McGrath. McGrath, a little bit of the spinorama. The shot from DeMichael, he misses the net as well. So Cardinals have a back-to-back missing the net scenario. Cardinals still looking for it once more. There's Davis. Davis working over to McGrath. Here's Mike. Mike trying to fire a shot. Over the net once more. O'Leary trying to fire a shot. Misses the net again. Russ. Cardinals turning on the Jets now. O'Leary over to Ivy. Ivy trying to find Watroba. Goes back to the point. Foil shot. Net dislodged once again. Frustrating for Pope Francis. The 8th time the net has been dislodged in that zone today. I don't know what these referees are going to do because they know this goalie is doing it. I mean, wonder if Andrew would give him a penalty for this. Andrew does a little bit of reffing in his spare time. O'Leary thrown off the dot. Ivy will take the face off. O'Leary trying to work it over to Ivy. Goes back to Russ. Russ wearing number 17 this season. Cardinals looking for it once more. Goes back to the point to Ivy. Ivy shot. Oh, and that one just trickled wide. Save was made there by the Hawks. Cardinals still looking for it with Watroba and O'Leary. Wonder if that's going to be the first line. Foyle trying to fire. That one's deflected off the boards. Cardinals going to look for it. Ivy taken down to the ice. Watroba trying to lay a hit. O'Leary trying to get there as well. Ryan O'Leary looking it back to the point to Bryce Russ. Russ, the shot goes to the right of the goal. Cardinals looking for it with Foyle. That shot is blocked. Cardinals trying to fire it in still. That net is dislodged. We can see it from here. Again. So goalie did lose a stick. He's going to have to play stickless as Ivy will try to do something. Here's Josh Ivy. Ivy trying to work it over to Russ. Russ trying to get there, trying to make the play. Russ, Ivy trying to find Watroba. Watroba looking for it along with Mossy. Mossy and Foyle just trying to do something. Foyle working it over. Cardinals, Kearney, Moss, spinorama, shake and bake, shot. Watroba trying to stuff it in. He's going to try to go around the net now. Goalie's still without a stick for the Hawks. Ivy just trying to set her one out in front. Net dislodged again. Yep, that is going to be a delay of game. That is 10 times the net has been dislodged. 10 times. That is going to be a delay of game now, and that's going to be a penalty. So the Cardinals will head to the power play, a delay of game penalty. The 10th time the net has become dislodged in this game. I don't know what they teach over with the Hawks, but they got to keep the net straight. Unbelievable. The Cardinals will head to a power play and try to put the dagger into the Hawks. Power play begins. Cardinals looking for it with Petey. Petey trying to get in there, trying to make a play. So is Moss. Works the point to Ziggy. Ziggy trying to keep it in for the Cardinals. He does. Cardinals trying to go tape to tape. Here's Mossy. Mossy working it back to Ziggy. Ziggy over to Jarrell. Shake Jarrell. Jarrell sliding it back to Ziggy. Ziggy working over to Kearney. Kearney back to Ziggy. Ziggy just going to tape to tape Jarrell. Ziggy. Shot. Save made by the Hawks. Petey tried to stuff in the rebound, but couldn't. The teams will meet in front of the net. So save made. 15:53 left to go in the game. 1:33 to go on the power play. So the Hawks center again. Will have to come off the dot. Petey face off one cleanly. Mossy working it back to Ziggy. Ziggy will just try to chip it in to Petey. Petey trying to work it over to Nick. Nick working it back to Jarrell. Jarrell, Ziggy. Ziggy, nice pass to Jarrell. Jarrell just trying to find Mossy. That one deflects off the glass. Goes back to Ziggy on that left point. Ziggy will just tape the tape over to Jarrell. Jarrell swinging it over to Ziggy. Ziggy, shot pass. Oh, good one-timer, but just over the net. Ziggy, back to Jarrell. Jarrell over to Petch. Petch. Jarrell. Jarrell, Ziggy. Ziggy back to Jarrell once more. Jarrell, one-timer, they score! Moss Kearney, 3-0 Pope Francis. The power play plays dividends. Hawks could not keep the net level, and just like that, the Cardinals make him pay. Moss Kearney, the junior, will celebrate along with the Cardinals. 3-0 Pope Francis. Doomsday for the Hawks. $3-0 Pope Francis. 15:19 to go. Cardinals cash in on the power play. Will we have a penalty here? I'm trying to figure it out. We will. So the Cardinals, immediately after scoring the goal, will take a penalty. So Bobby T takes the penalty. The senior, Bob Trigilio, will head to the box. 2 minutes for the Hawks, trying to get back into this one, trying to make it a 2-goal deficit. 3-0 as it stands right now for Pope Francis. Cardinals trying to do something. Bobby trying to get there, trying to make the play. Works back to the point. Hawks tape-to-tape passing. Trying to fire a shot. Save made by Ritchie. Rebound. Hawks still trying to fire. They take a little fan. Ivy gets snow-coned a bit there. Cardinals still looking for it. Bryce Russ gets taken down on the ice. Cardinals just looking to clear it out. Goes over to C.J. Watroba. Watroba gets thrown off that puck, but it works perfectly to Josh Ivy. Here's Ivy. Looking for the hat trick is Mr. Ivy. Hawks will eventually take it. Back from the Cardinals, trying to work it up the ice a bit. Trying to put a puck inside the net for the first time this afternoon. The weather outside has been frightful, but the hockey inside surely delightful here today for Pope Francis, as it'll be an offsides. 14:19 to go in the game. 1:11 left on the power play opportunity for the Hawks. So face-off just outside of the Cardinal zone. Cardinals going to look for it. It's Matt Bolduc. Matt trying to do something up the ice. Matt just trying to take it himself. Shot! Save made by the Hawks. So good opportunity there for Matty B. Cardinals trying to get back now. So a little bit of a change in alignment as O'Leary. That pass is picked. A shot offsides before they could do anything else. That one went off of Jarrell's knees there, but save. Did it matter? Offsides call. So they did have O'Leary on the defensive side there for a minute. But 53 seconds to go on the power play for the Hawks. Jarrell. Another clean face-off win for the Cardinals. Trying to locate Ryan O'Leary. Here's Ryan. He'll take it. Not much pressure from the Hawks. Just trying to wrap it around. Cardinals just taking this Hawks power play and shoving it right down their throat. Jarrell. Jarrell just going to try to go tape to tape, but instead it's tape to tape to the Hawks. Hawks will take it. Trying to do something. Here's Richie. Richie over to Jarrell. Jarrell trying to do something up the ice to Petch. Petch trying to make the play. Petch trying to find Moss Carney. 10 seconds to go on the Hawks power play. Bobby T will rise. Power play over for the Hawks. Nothing amounts of it once again. Cardinals going to look for it. 12:56 left to go in this one. Cardinals trying to just play some defense, trying to just survive and head to the regular season on the winning side of things. Hope looking for it. Davis trying to work it up. Uh-oh, here come the Hawks. The shot goes to the right of the goal. No need for Nick Ritchie. Hawks player does not hit the net. Ritchie has been A-OK thus far. From the few chances we have been able to see him make some stops, he has been right up to the task along with Vinny Maggi. Goaltending today, A+ thus far. McGrath going to try to leave the body, and he does. That Hawks player went flying. Cardinals trying to look for it. McGrath trying to get there, trying to make the play. Fitz a shot. It's the crossbar. Rebound. Cardinals trying to stuff it. Fitzgerald, opportunity there. Crossbar for him. Sherrill gets taken down to the ice. Here's Ziggy in his own zone, coming out of it to the right. Jolt of speed for Ziggy. Ziggy's just going to try to take it himself. He can go all the way. The shot. He can't. Save made by the Hawks. Mad about that shot selection, I think, from what I can see down there with Mr. Zig. Nothing. Pope Francis. Wegerson line back out. It's a little bit of a change in lines as Wegerson will have to move to the right wing spot as Wyatt Kenyon will take the draw. Out with Ryan Goki as well. Cardinals looking it to the point. Ziggy just going to try to chip it in. Wyatt Kenyon trying to get there, trying to make the play. He does with a physical hit there. Cardinals looking for it once more. Ziggy trying to get back. Ziggy trying to make the play. Both players head down on the ice. Cardinals looking for it. Scrap for that puck. Here's Wegs. Wegerson trying to move it over to Kenyon. Here's Wyatt Kenyon. Kenyon's shot. Save made. That one hits the upper netting, and it deflects out of play. Opportunity there for Wyatt Kenyon. The save was made by the Hawks. 11:13 left to go in this affair this afternoon. Matinee affair, to say the least. Cardinals tried to look for it. Russ tried to get there but couldn't make the play. Ivy trying to get back as well. Ivy trying to do something. Ooh, man, that was a scary collision with the boards. We're going to get a timeout here in a stoppage. We're going to take it. It's timeout here. We're going to get off that play. Yep, good job, Caleb. And we'll take a quick injury timeout. We'll be back in a minute, folks. Stay tuned. Poe Prep. Ivy heads to the box. 3-0 Cardinals. Back in play, Cardinals going to need a penalty kill now as Ivy is summoned to the penalty box. Hawks is trying to do something, trying to get on the board once again on the power play. Over they have been today on the power play. Cardinals going to look for it, trying to make the play. Is Pope Francis. Russ will just try to chip it in. Bryce trying to work it around. Cardinals looking for it. Watroba's going to try to get up the ice now. Here's CJ Watroba. He's got a clean break to the goal. CJ Watroba trying to fire a shot, but eventually the Hawks got back there on the defensive side and made the play. Cardinals going to need to get back on the defensive side now, trying to keep this a 3-0 game. Hawks trying to center one out in front maybe, but the Cardinals were all over it. Cardinals going to need some fresh legs onto this penalty kill, as it'll be Petch who gets summoned to the penalty kill for Pope Francis. Watroba will come off as well. And Petey will come on as well. Cardinals are going to make the play. Hawks controlling it on that right side. Just going to pass it back to the point. They can't hold it at the point. So they'll have to restart and think things over once more. 9 and change to go in this period and this game. Petey trying to do something, trying to make the play a bit. Cardinals looking for it once more. Can't get there. Hawks trying to do something. It's kicked back to Matt Bolduc. Here's Matty B. Bolduc trying to do something. Here's Bolduc trying to fire a shot. That one was a blister, but it did not go in. O'Leary. O'Leary's got it. Matt Bolduc. Bolduc trying to make the play. O'Leary trying to go smash time. Can't. Look out here. Hawks trying to do something. Cardinals getting back in the defensive side. Hawks trying to fire a shot once more. Shot blocked there from Petey. But oh no, it appears we got something down here. Moss Carney went down on the ice. Hawks will head to the box. Or will they say, what are they going to say here? Coach Foley is not happy with the call. It will be a penalty, but I think Moss is going to go with him. It'll be a matching. Matching penalty. So 2 Cardinals now in the box. 7 seconds left to go on the penalty kill. So it'll be a roughing call for both players. They're both in the box. Matching penalties. So it'll be a 5-on-4 for 7 seconds. Watroba trying to make the play. Jarrell trying to get there as well. Cardinals going to look for it. Here's CJ Watroba. Watroba trying to go tape to Ivy. Penalty is over. We're even strength. 4-on-4 is what it will be. The time on that was unknown to us. Here up in the booth. It'll be 5. Okay, 5 minutes. Not on the actual scoreboard here at the ice. There's a shot here from Watroba. Goes and hits the glass. 5-on-5. Oh, okay. Yep, so my apologies there. Andrew's just doing the confusing and the shaking and the baking for me. 5-on-5 is what it will be. Even strength. So the folks in the press box are going to get a good laugh over that, as it'll be a 2-on-1. Hawks trying to fire a shot. But Nick Ritchie, who has been superb all day for Pope Francis, will make the save. I thought it was going to be 4-on-4, but it'll be 5-on-5 and just matching penalties for both sides. Folks in the press box telling me what to say. You're getting a good laugh over that one right now. Ha, 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 they say. Cardinals trying to make the play with Dylan Shea. 8 and change left to go on this one. Fitzgerald trying to use the body a bit. I believe we have a whistle. Is it offsides? Going to figure it out. Let's see. Offsides. Just a call. Face off. Won by the Cardinals. Goes back to Davis. Davis will steer it over to Dylan Shea. Shea having a little bit of problems handling that puck. We'll do a little spinorama. Shea will try to just work it around to McGrath. Sophomores and a half on this shift here. As Fitz getting in as well. That'll be on icing. And that'll be a face-off in the Cardinal zone. It'll be fresh legs as well for Pope. Fitz, before he can take the draw. Referee's whistle will blow. McGrath trying to get it over to Foyle. Foyle trying to get back for Pope Francis. Here's McGrath trying to get there, trying to make the play. DeMichael trying to work it up any way he can. Joey D trying to get involved. McGrath trying to get there as well. There's Mike McGrath. McGrath trying to work it up any way he could. He couldn't. Foyle getting back. Colin Foyle going to make the play for Pope Francis. There's Russ. Trying to fire it in over to Richie. Richie will make the save. Hawks still trying to do something here. 6 and change left to go. Cardinals still looking to do something. Here comes Weggs. Weggs is taken down on the ice. No call. He's looking for the puck. Can't find it. So we'll have to get back up from that one. Russ trying to get back on the defensive side. That's Russ. Trying to work it over to Ryan Goki. Foyle looking to do something on the defensive side. Going behind his net. Cardinals trying to get there. Whistle blows. I believe it's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a penalty on Colin Foyle. Matching penalty is over, so it'll be a power play for the Hawks. They have gone over on penalties today. Or power plays, I should say. So Foyle unhappy there. He'll take a seat for 2 minutes. Goes back to the point. Hawks looking to do something. Shot goes to the right of the goal. Bullduck, you can hear that bang off the boards from up here as IB will have a 2-on-1 with Watroba. IB trying to work up with Watroba. The shot. There it is. The dagger's in. Bada bing, bada boo. That was money. CJ Watroba goes top shelf. 4-0 it is for Pope Francis. Another short-handed goal for the Cardinals. It's CJ Watroba getting it on the fun. Pope Francis leads 4-0. So 2 short-handed goals today for the Pope Francis Cardinals. One by Josh Ivey and one by C.J. Watroba. Top shelf, 2-on-1. Ivey creates the chance. Bada bing, bada boo. Cardinals cash in. Money in the bank today to start the season out. Cardinals going to look for it with Moscardi. Trying to make it a 5-0 game. Cardinals this season is going to be a lot of fun. You can see this team. You can see what they're made of. I think this team has a very good chance of winning a lot of games this season. Slap shot. That was a whiffer of a slap shot if I've ever seen one. Cardinals will try to look for it still. Petch trying to get there, trying to make the play. Trying to help out the Cardinals, trying to preserve the shutout. PK down to 112 for Pope Francis. Petch having a little bit of words with that Hawks player. Cardinals trying to make the play. Petch. Have O'Leary clear it out. Less than a minute now of power play time left for the Hawks. Ziggy just going to take it behind his net. Sorrell going to work it around to O'Leary. Ryan O'Leary just going to try to do something. Zig's going to take it back now. And Ziggy takes a little spinorama into the ice there. Oh, boy. I'm going to remember that one for Zig tomorrow or Monday when I see him. That was a little bit of a skate sharpener there. Yikes for Ziggy. Oh, boy. Ziggy will try to make up for it. Penalty time over. 5-on-5 once more. Hawks, again, still couldn't do anything on the power play. The shot here. The Cardinals will look for it. They'll go back to Jarrell. Jarrell will try to make the play. Cardinals will look for it once more. Goes up to Mike McGrath. Mike McGrath. McGrath just trying to move it in somehow over to Petey. Edie trying to do something as well. Can't. Cardinals still looking for it. McGrath trying to work it up the ice, but couldn't. 3:50 left to go. Davis over to Fitz. Fitz will just clear in. Cardinals will look for it. It will be on offsides. Fitzgerald will take it. Here's Davis. Davis does a little bit of a fan there. Cardinals will still look for it. McGrath just going to try to lay the body. That one takes a shot off of Matt Davis's glove. Going to feel that one. That must hurt. Cardinals going to look for it. Here's DeMichael. Joe DeMichael. Going to try to chip it back somehow, some way, but couldn't. Russ will try to use the body. That was a hit and a half. Cardinals will look for it again. Foyle trying to move it up. Trying to find Joe DeMichael. Here's Joey D. Joe moving over to McGrath. McGrath shot. He scores. Mike McGrath scores. Cardinal bench goes crazy. Mike McGrath, the sophomore sensation. A sign of things to come, maybe so. Mike McGrath puts it in. 5-0 Cardinals. This game continues to get worse and worse for the Hawks. So 5-0, comfortable lead. A sign of things to come maybe throughout this winter sports season. Cardinal wins. Sure to come. Bryce Russ trying to move it over to Goki. Goki trying to find Wade Wegerson. Cardinals still going to look for it with Foyle. Foyle trying to work it over. Trying to find something there. Trying to find anything they can get as Russ will try to make the play. There's Colin Foyle. Foyle trying to move it over to Wyatt Kenyon. Kenyon trying to make the play along with Goki. Cardinals going to look for it. Trying to find something there. It was Kenyon. Goes all the way back up to Wade Wegerson. Here's Wegs. Wade going to try to fire a shot, and it's a glove save. Clockwork for the Hawks there. Save made. 2:13 left to go. Coming up, we got the Cardinal post game. We'll wrap it up for you live here from the booth. That's all coming up. The Cardinal post game. Ivy. Let's try to work it in. There's O'Leary. Goes over to Ivy once more. There's Josh Ivy. Ivy going to try to find O'Leary. Ivy to Atroba. Atroba trying to work it back. Shot! They score again. It's Matt Bolduc. He goes right over to some fans there in the glass area. And just like that, the Pope Francis Cardinals lead 6-0. Frustrating afternoon for the Hawks. Joyous afternoon for the Pope Francis Cardinals. Cardinals getting it done today. Doing so big time. Xaverian Hawks fans will start packing the buses. Fitzgerald. McGrath trying to get there, trying to make the play. I'll just chip it in. Fitzgerald shot. Save made. By the Hawks. They'll cover up. 1:27 to go in this game. We'll have a quick Cardinal post game for you. Hawks going to have to go back to the film room and study after this one. And spent about a few hours there. Not the way you wanted to start your season if you're the Hawks. 6-0 loss for the big boys at Pope Francis. Now Michael trying to fire a shot. He's blocked there. McGrath. There's Mike looking to do something. McGrath just trying to chip it in a bit. Kenyon trying to get down there for Pope. Weggers in. Looking around. Trying to fire something. Ziggy takes a little bit of a tumble onto the ice. Jarrell. Less than a minute to go. Cardinals a 6-0 lead. Looks like it could be a 6-0 win. Wyatt Kenyon. Oh, he gets a slide shovel into those boards. Appears to be okay. As Bobby T will eventually take it. Here's Bob trying to fire a shot. That one goes to the right of the goal. Cardinals looking for it once more. Kenyon trying to get in there on the fun. Pope Francis. What an afternoon to begin the season. The Pope Francis Cardinals, a 6-0 win at the Olympia Ice Center Rink 1. That's a final. Nick Ritchie, Vinny Maggi combined for the shutout. The Pope Francis Cardinals begin the season with a win. 6-0 is the final score. Maybe a prediction of things to come for these Pope Francis Cardinals. Coming up, we'll do it quickly. We'll do a Cardinal postgame, and then we'll set you for your afternoon. That's all coming up. Stay tuned. Pope Francis Prep. Back in a flash, right here on Pope Prep. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Cardinals take care of business on home ice to start the year. Prediction of things to come, we think. Pope Francis, awesome start to the year, and what we hope is a sign of things to come. Pope Francis, they had it going all day. The team is looking good and looking like them usual selves. So Pope Francis, they'll be back in action soon right here on Pope Prep. We'll bring you the games that we can do. We look forward to doing them all year long for you fans at home. Pope Francis gets a 6-0 win to end our day here. Thursday night, the fun truly starts. The regular season will begin. We have basketball coming to you live from the Pope Gym. So we'll bring that to you Thursday night, which will set us up for our Friday afternoon pep rally on Pope Prep. Cardinals win by a score of 6-0. Coming up, it's Thursday night basketball. We'll bring it to you live from Pope Francis. That just about does it from here for all my great crew. Andrew Saracena being the director that he is. Chris Sitnick running the scoreboard for us today. And the stats board. Caleb running the camera. AJ Gonzalez, the voice of the Pope Francis Cardinals, saying so long from Springfield. Final score, 6-0. Cardinals begin the season with a win.